Hello yogis, my name is Debbie Lash and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already and remember to click the bell and it will alert you every time I post a new class. Today we're going to do a 30-minute yin class. Really a time to slow down and give your body a rest so it can rest and digest and absorb, all the emotions and the energy that is surrounding you. It's really allowing yourself a time to reflect and go within. So we're going to open with some breath work, and if possible, you're going to need a bolster. Now, if you don't have a bolster, you could grab a couple of pillows off your bed or even off the sofa. I've got some blocks here. If you don't have blocks, you could use some books. Just make sure they're the same size. And you could actually do the practice without any props and just use this time to rest. The props, they do a lot of the work for you while you're just like leaning in. So, but don't be discouraged if you haven't got them. Come along anyway and just come on the journey. Okay, so we're going to open with some breath work. So sit up nice and tall, cross your legs at the shins, and I invite you to just gently close your eyes down and take a moment to shut down your external world and focus on your internal landscape. Just really to notice how you're feeling, not how you think you should feel, not how you want to feel, but how do you really feel in this moment? Maybe there's some stuff going on in your life off the mat. And maybe it's showing up here. And really allow the practice to meet you where you're at today. So you can start to pay attention to maybe areas of your body that might be holding and gripping. Connect to your heart space so you can expand and breathe into this amazing organ of your body that is spreading your love and kindness and empathy and sympathy. Let's drop into the practice by connecting to the breath. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And roll the shoulders down. Open the mouth, sigh it out. And again, deepest breath in. Open mouth, sigh it out. Bring the hands together at prayer. Tapping the thumbs in between your eyebrows and finding the connection to yourself and to your wisdom and to your intuition. Inhale to the third eye. Keep the lips closed, exhale through the nose. Connecting to Ujjayi breath, inhale. Lips closed, exhale. Releasing your left hand down, right hand alongside the face. And you're going to bring your peace fingers. Some people prefer to bring them to the third eye, thumb on the right, ring finger left. I personally like to bend them down to my palm. And again, just sit up tall, crown of the head lifting up as you're heavy through the pelvis. Exhale here. Inhale through both nostrils. Close off the right nostril, exhale through the left. Receive the inhale through the left. And close off the left nostril, exhale through the right. Pause at the bottom of the exhalation. Receive the inhale through the right. Close off the right nostril, exhale through the left. Close off the left nostril, exhale right. Receive the inhale through the right. Close off the right nostril, exhale through the left. Just calming the parasympathetic nervous system. Inhale left. Close off the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close off the right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close off the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close off the right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close off the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close off the right, exhale left. Inhale left. Pause and switch, exhale right. Inhale right. Close off the right, exhale left. Let's take one last cycle here. Inhale left. Pause and switch, exhale right. Inhale right. Close off the right, exhale left. Releasing the right hand down, just take a moment to stop. Let's stop before we start again. Bringing hands at heart center, bowing chin to chest in gratitude. And bringing an intention. The intention of slowing down. To allow our bodies to rest, recover, rejuvenate, replenish. And inhale, gently open the eyes. Lift the gaze. Okay, sweet yogis, we are going to start by lying down on our tummies all the way. So just any blocks and props, move them to the side. And I'm going to bring, you could use the bolster, but I'm actually going to use the block here. And just take a moment. This is actually Shavasana. So just wobble the hips, stack the hands, and just drop the head down. Just turning your attention inward towards yourself, pressing down through the hips. Find your pubic bone, and on your next inhale, you're going to lift your right knee up. And bring the knee onto the block. And just pause here. And then turn the head back down. We're just going to be here for 3 minutes. So gently rest the forehead on your hands. Need to think about that there. And drop into the breath. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. Just keep the breath gentle. And by all means, if it feels too much having your leg on the block, if the block's too high, you could rest it on a blanket or on a towel. Or you could just take the block away and just stay here with this gentle hip opener. That's 1 minute already. And just allow your body to be heavy here. And just be mindful of stretching the breath into your body. So the poses just allow access to the breath. So every pose is designed to breathe into different parts of the body. That's 2 minutes. And if you're anything like me, I have very much pitta, like fire energy. So I'm always have a tendency to want to push, and I want to go fast, and I like a strong vinyasa, or I like hot Bikram yoga. So this rajasic energy, which isn't always great. It's okay, I get lots done, and I am super fit because I, take great care of myself, but I don't do enough yin. I don't do enough resting. So just find that awareness around your energy. What tendencies do you have? And maybe when you practice with me, you'll notice, especially on my YouTube channel, that it's a lot of strong vinyasa. So I had received some requests for some yin, and this is exactly what I need to do more. So maybe you're the same. If you practice with me, maybe you'd love that strong vinyasa. And in your own time, you're going to lift up and come down, and then you're going to change sides. I've got a block on this side. And feel free, you can turn your head to the side if that feels better. But maybe if you did it one way, maybe turn your head the other way this time. I'm going to do that. And the yogis believe that we find the wisdom in the pauses. So instead of trying to control your thoughts, maybe by focusing on the breathing, just let the thoughts come and go. Sometimes I get my most profound ideas is when I'm taking some time in yin poses. Follow the inhale to the top, following the exhale to the bottom. And find the awareness of your breath here. Hopefully you're breathing so deeply that you can feel your ribs expanding and widening into the mat as you breathe in. And then maybe you can notice your waist narrow and retracting on the exhalation, squeezing all the breath out. We've got 1 more minute. And inhale, lifting yourself up. And draw the knee back in. Good. Sliding up and back. Inhale. And exhaling here. I'm going to bring this blanket and I'm going to slide it over my belly. Fold one down. And inhaling here and taking a child's pose. Coming all the way down. And actually I might even bring this bolster here as well. Five cycles of breath. And just turn your head whatever way feels comfortable. Spread your toes, press down through the tops of the feet. And you just want to give your body permission to surrender, to let go. Let go of the doing. Surrendering to the now, because this is all we have, the present moment, the breath. Maybe breathe a little deeper so you can feel your diaphragm and your chest expanding into the bolster. Maybe your ribs expanding into your thighs, into the blanket. Notice if your mind keeps pulling you out of the practice. Just listen to the quality of your breath. Smooth, long inhalation. And even, smooth, long exhalation. Five more cycles of breath here. And pressing down through your hands and lifting yourself all the way up. I'm going to bring this blanket. I'm going to make a little, actually I'm going to put it to the side. I'm going to sit on the bolster. Nice little back bend, keep the knees bent. And gently roll yourself back. My shoulders are hanging off. My head is hanging down. My feet are wide. My little buns are slightly in the way here. That's better. And then I'm going to drop my knees in. Palms are facing up towards the ceiling. shoulders are heavy. And just having the throat like this, having it nice and open, is activating the thyroid gland. You can even rest your hands on your ribs and breathe into your hands. Some of you might want to keep your feet on the floor like this because this feels like it supports your lower back. Others might want to extend the legs out. I actually prefer my knees bent, knees knocking in. It supports my lower back a lot more. It literally feels like I'm taking the world off my shoulders. Take 5 more cycles of breath. And pressing down, inhaling, lifting yourself all the way up. Keep that inward turn. And from here, I'm going to take my blocks and I'm going to create an L shape like this. And then I'm going to bring the bolster so it's in the groin. I'm here. Some of you might need another pillow or something like this for your head. Okay? Or you could sit on the blanket. And this gives you a little bit more of a pelvic tilt, which always feels good. And you could sit on a few blankets. or a pillow. I'm taking my legs wide, and I'm going to hinge forward and then just holding here. And there's a deep release in the groin and the inside seam of my thighs. Breathe into the back body. And you'll feel a lot of awareness in your body here. So just pay attention. Notice what you're feeling. And just notice if some of the same feelings come up every time you practice. Sometimes we're getting information. And if we're not paying attention, we're not noticing that it's the same information over and over again. And pain is information that there's something happening in your body and it doesn't like it. So when you ignore pain and keep pushing through it, that could lead to an injury, some suffering. And the yogis call this dukkha, is pain. It doesn't have to be physical pain, it can be emotional pain that surfaces. It can be the pain of a relationship breaking up. It could be the pain of someone being mean to you or feeling excluded. Pain is inevitable, suffering, sadness, misery. And the number one root cause is through change. And everything is always changing. Nothing stays the same. Not even our yoga practice. And sometimes we even feel sad with yoga because our practice isn't as strong or we don't have the flexibility that we used to have. So we feel disappointed. How are you doing? Nearly there. Take 3 more cycles of breath. And pressing down, inhaling, lifting yourself all the way up. We're going to finish with our final resting pose. So bring the bolster. And gently lie yourself all the way down. I'm just going to bring this blanket over my hips. Feet as wide as the mat. Take a deep breath in. And open the mouth, sigh it out. And just surrender. Let go of any expectations. Just know that you're exactly where you're meant to be right now. Your self-care affair starts right here. Return to normal shallow breathing. And start landing back into your body. Actually, you could feel free to stay exactly where you are, or start wriggling fingers and toes. Lift arms up and over the head as you take a deep breath in. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Draw the knees into the chest. You can even rest your feet on the bolster here. And rolling to the side. And coming all the way up. Just take a moment to stop before you start again. Just 30 minutes of investing into yourself. Isn't this what we should be doing more of? Let's seal in all that magic. Let's take a silent Om. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Prayer to third eye. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful, gentle practice, just nourishing your nervous system, filling yourself up. And I hope to see you here again soon. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell. Lots of love.